Open your gift.
I don't know who it's for. There's no tag on it.
Deal with it. Hashtag deal with it. Yep.
Ooh. What is this? Oh, yes. Oh, this will be perfect for tonight. This is why you wanted me to open it, huh?
That's a good idea, actually. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you can cook me dinner tonight in the pan.
Yeah, we're doing Brinner.
Yes.
Yes. Thanks, baby.
So this is by, I looked on Wirecutter for the best cast iron pan available, and this is what they say is like the best reputable brand. They have like a lifetime warranty, and there's directions in there as far as how to wash it and stuff, because it doesn't look like a normal pan, but over time it'll turn to the same color as our other one. So this, they're like stated to have the smoothest cast iron pan in the world or something, and it's supposed to help with sticking. But it looks very fancy. I hope you like it.
Thanks, baby.
You're welcome. Here you go. The gift's not in here, but it's part of that.
Savory meat rub. Aw, salt peddlers.
Yeah,
You got that from the Dickens Fest.
I did. It's called the Dickens Fair, but yes.
Marble push pins.
Yes. Starbucks gonna help?
I think so. Oh. Oh. We finally got a corkboard so we can see all the places we've been.
Yeah, so that's what the push pins go to. Did you notice that it's customized?
I did not. Aww. So I can't put places I've been without you?
Yeah, you can. I don't mind.
I guess then you'll have to put places that you've been without me.
I guess.
I guess now we need to go through and fill this out, huh?
Yeah, so be careful with it because it can bend and break. So you have to keep it on a solid surface. So I would suggest putting it on the floor, not in the middle of the coffee table and the couch. It's made by a company in Alameda, so I had to go pick it up. I think just one push pin is fine.
There.
Yep.
Been to Australia.
Me too. So, where have you been? I would just say stick one on this side, and then we could stick one on the other side whenever we visit the other side. Italy's right here, it's the boot. Don't worry, I'm really good at geography, so I got this. Okay, we hung up our new map. It's so cute. I'll point out the places that we've been. So, Tahiti and Hawaii, of course. I used to live in Alaska. And then all over the US, so we just stuck 3 pins in there. We've been to Toronto, the Caribbeans. Both of us have been to Mexico at different times. I've been to Germany. We went to Italy together. Japan we've visited twice together, and then we've both been to Australia at different times. So, we have several pins left, and I feel like we just need to travel more. Because traveling is the best medicine, in my opinion. I think next year we'll try to go to Ireland. I'm going to be going to New Zealand too, so I'll be able to add that on there. Lots of places. Looks really cool. I think the kitties should open their presents too. Luna loves these little mice, so I always get her new ones because she destroys them. I don't know if they'll like the crinkly cat, but we'll see. I think that's all. Okay. Kitties! Catnip. Smell like catnip? Yum. Luna. Oh yeah. Get it, Luna. Get it. Luna. Oh, they love their new catnip toys. So cute. Oh, girl. I think Starbucks likes her Christmas present. Either that or she's just catnip high. You're so greedy. You're so cute. Gosh, you're so adorable, Starbuck. It's day 4! 4 days till Christmas! Yep. Hey guys, so for today's episode, I wanted to walk you through how I'm able to pack for any given trip in less than half an hour every single time. The thing is, I usually go for at least one trip per month, so I have to make sure that I'm making this as productive as possible and as quick as possible, and as painless as possible as well. So there are certain kind of protocols that I go through every single time I'm packing for any specific flight, so that I always only use carry-ons. I never check bags unless I am forced to. So I don't have much laying out quite yet, but I will show you what I start with. I don't pack the cat, even though she's adorable. The one thing that I will say is I always bring the same bag. I make sure that this is it's TSA compliant and all that, and it's compliant enough to bring as a carry-on every single time, no matter if I'm going international or if I'm flying within the US. If I'm flying from one country to another, say like Germany to the UK or something, I know they only allow smaller bags, so then they would probably force me to check this bag. But if I'm flying within the US or flying from the US to like Japan or to Germany or whatever, this will go just fine on an international flight carry-on. So with this bag, I constantly keep this packed with all of my necessities. So that includes bathroom bags, and that includes little laundry bags for dirty laundry, and it also includes packing cubes. So these are the packing cubes that I use. Those always stay inside the bag along with some other necessities, just so that they are ready to go and I don't have to think about them, and then I will never forget them. So I start out by just pouring everything out, laying it out on my bed as far as all the necessities out of this bag go, and then I go through them and see what I do need to bring and what I don't need to bring. So for example, I'm staying at my mom's house, so I don't need my little travel cup and spoon and bowl. These are more for like hotels, so don't need to bring that. I don't need to bring my converter because I'm staying in the US. I don't need to bring my weight because I'm flying Southwest and they don't care. Like, you can check a bag for free, so if my thing's overweight, I can just check my bag for free. And I don't need my travel router because I'm staying at my mom's house and she has her own router. I also check the weather before I go to see if I need to bring my umbrella, and unfortunately I don't need to bring my brand new umbrella, so I'm going to leave that here as well. So the next thing I do is go through my little bag lists. So this is a list of everything that I want to keep in my bag no matter what. So I have like a makeup bag, and then I have my liquids bag, and then I have a bathroom bag. Some stuff might change depending on where I'm going. If I was going to Hawaii, I would obviously need to bring sunscreen. If I'm going to Missouri in the middle of winter time, I could probably just use a moisturizer that has sunscreen in it, so that when I go outside I can just use that. I don't need like my major sunscreen. For the makeup bag, that pretty much just all stays the same. So then I take these lists and I go through the bags here and I make sure I have everything filled. If I don't, I will just replace it with one of the little sample bottles that I have from previous like purchases from Sephora or whatever. So I am comparing everything on my makeup bag to everything that I actually have in my makeup bag. Yeah, it's a little dirty, but you know, deal with it. There is one thing missing. I need to grab my makeup brushes. I did have to get a new beauty blender because I ran out of my old one. It got so dirty I had to throw it away. But it looks like I already have everything else, so I don't need to worry about anything in there. Makeup bag is done, so I can toss that in there. Then I move on to my bathroom bag. So this includes things like a little miniature sewing kit, deodorant, my toothbrush, my shaver, my little scrubby thing for the shower, and then a whole bunch of little extra things like cotton balls and, you know, earplugs, and oh, I even have some face masks in here. So I'm gonna read through my list and make sure I have everything in here accounted for. Okay, so this bag is done. I do need to go downstairs and get some mouthwash, but I'll do that after I'm done packing. So the next thing is to go through my liquids bag. So this is the liquids list particularly for myself, and I basically try to pack everything into this little see-through bag. This is slightly larger than the bags they allow you at TSA, but they really don't care. As long as everything is inside one see-through bag, then they're fine. Also, if you use TSA PreCheck or Global Entry, you don't even have to take this out of your bag, which makes it even easier. So I have noticed that ever since I got Global Entry and I use the TSA PreCheck line, I don't take this out of the bag. I also have some liquids in here that are specifically for makeup, and they never ask me to take these out. And usually what I'll do is just stack them on top of each other, so it looks like everything is in the same bag, I guess, when they go through the scanner, but they never ask me to combine the two bags or anything, which is nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through this bag and make sure I have everything for my liquids list. So now that the lists are done and I have all of my bathroom and hygienic necessities all packed and ready to go, I also have my brush in there and hair straightener. Now I can move on to I call this my carry-on bag. This isn't really a carry-on bag, but this is a bag that I like to keep within reach whenever I sit in my seat on the airplane, because I don't like to get out of my seat, so this is all things that I usually need on an airplane that I don't want to dig through my gigantic bag, which will be in the overhead bin, trying to look for them. So this includes things like hand lotion, because my hands get really dry on planes. There's a little bit of makeup in here in case I feel like refreshing. There's drink coupons from Southwest so I can get some free booze. I have an eye cover in case I want to sleep, tissues, makeup remover, one of my cell phone chargers, hand sanitizer, because, you know, earplugs in case I want them. What is that? Are those additional? Oh yeah, those are earplugs. And then I will also pack my Bose headphones in here as well. Okay, so that is packed and ready to go, so now I'm going to collect my clothing and put that all together and fold it up and put it in a packing cube. So the way I choose my clothing is first I consider how many days I'm going and where I'm going. So I'm going to Missouri for 5 days, which means I need to pack at least 5 days worth of clothing, and I need to pack clothes for 40-degree weather because it's going to be 40 degrees out there. And then I try to find things that all match so that I always have something that matches every single day. So I'm not going to choose like 2 different clashing colors. I'm going to try to keep all of my items of clothing within the same color range. So I won't do like blacks and browns. I'll just do like, well, since it's the holidays, I'm gonna do reds, greens, and probably blacks, and that'll be my main color scheme. Okay, so I know I probably should bring something nice, so I'm bringing a skirt and a cute top to go with it, and then everything else is within that color range that I mentioned to you so that I can mix and match depending on what I feel like wearing. So a couple pro tips with your clothing. Start with that middle layer so that you can work out of there. So if you need any specific undergarments, you know which ones you need to bring. Also, join the boots after you figure out what fashion you want to wear every day. Roll your clothes and use those packing cubes. Okay, so now we're moving on to the electronics. So I have things down here like my Nintendo Switch and my little digital camera and my DJI drone, which I might not bring because that's pretty bulky. I also have my purse that I'm going to use like every day, and this matches my color scheme too for my outfits. And then I also have my laptop and my planner, which I'm going to start writing in because CES is coming up, so I need to make sure I'm planning stuff ahead of time while I'm home. I also have my scarf here and my gloves for winter time because, you know, it might not get that cold, but just in case. So each of these items I always put in one bag all together, which my cat is currently sitting in. Hi, Starbuck. And that is just in case I need to check my big roller bag. That way I don't have to worry about shifting anything around or taking anything out. I can just be like, okay, electronics are already in this bag. That's the only bag I would bring on the plane. So I start with the biggest items, make sure I have the charger and the item, and then I just start putting things into the bag and then see what fits. I'm also going to make some extra room for these. These are all squishy things. They're just like clothing items, so I will be able to squish these down and stick them in my luggage. Okay, so you can kind of see how I packed my bag here. I have the purse at the top since that has like money and my ID and stuff like that, so I will need to access that before I get on the plane. All of my electronics are kind of laid out in there and nicely organized. Got this on the top, and then this is squishable, so I'm just kind of squishing this right underneath the purse since it fits pretty perfectly right there. This stuff I can wear on the plane, so I will just like put these in my pocket of my jacket when I get on the plane, and then one of these I'm going to put in my roller bag, and the other one I'm probably just going to make my husband carry on to the plane. Okay, that is my carry-on bag and my roller bag all ready to go, just carry-ons. I still have a little bit of room in there. As you can tell, I was able to use the little front things to kind of tighten it a little bit. I don't put any liquids in here because I won't need them for this trip, so I'm not worried about those. And I did have room in there for snacks, so I put in some like holiday cookies and those Kit Kats, of course. So that is it. That is how I pack for a flight with just carry-ons. I know I've done a video kind of like this before, but this one is a local flight, so it was a little bit easier to pack this time. Thank you so much for watching today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was just packing, but it's always kind of stressful if you're not used to packing all the time, so I hope that it helps some folks out there. And don't forget to check out the links below. Like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And tomorrow we are flying to Missouri, so I hope you will enjoy that travel vlog as well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. It's like 1 a.m. here, so I'm gonna go to bed. All right, bye.